Good morning, everyone. Let's look at how to update records on our database using LifetechOCMS framework. So firstly, let's recap what we have done in our last videos. So we have done a book registration. From book registration, we've done view book. So from this view book page, you can click on any of these records to edit them. So in this video now, we now look at this edited record. We want to update it back to the database. So you can see it's not updating now. So what we are going to do first is that we need to go to our edit book page, go and set this button to the form button here to post. Let's go to our code. This is controller now. So let's go to our edit book code. So I'm going to set this form to post, not get this time around, because I want to update my record. So I've done that. Let me update it. And also my book button here is a update book. I also need something which is the edit ID. So whenever I'm updating my record, I need this general ID to check the particular record I'm going to update. So I also need this general ID to come out on that HTML so that I can post it as part of the parameter that I'm going to send to the HTTP request. So let me go to my HTML. Let me bring that out first. But this time around, I'm bringing it out. I'm not going to. Okay, let me just bring it out first. So let me remove this placeholder so that it will be easier for us to see. So the name will be, let me say the name will be general ID, and the value from the database field name is going to be LifeTech general ID. Fine. So let me run it. Let's see it first. Let me run it. Okay. So let me go and we click the link. Oh, okay. Let me run this. I will need to go to my view book first to pick the particular record I want to edit. Let me assume I want to pick Jamil. So you can see this is general ID, but this time around I'm not going to give space for users to manipulate this ID because I want it to be the same as it is. So I'm going to hide this element. So in your HTML, just go and set it to, instead of text, set it to hidden. So it will still be there, but it will be invisible now. You can see, but it's still there. So I don't want the users to manipulate this. So now I'm going to update. Click on this update book and send it to the controller. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to my page here, method equals to post. Fine. The action is nothing. So let me go to my controller and tell the controller that, okay, now I'm going to ask my controller that if there is any request that is sent by post and the request is from button update book, then do one or two things for me. Let me clear this off. Okay, let me just clear this off. Okay, let me just say echo I am about to update. So let me do that first. Let me click this update book. So you can see that it's saying I'm about to update now. So it's saying I'm about to update. That means that the controller now understands that this button is being clicked. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to, once I get this button, there is an hidden unique value there that I'm going to get with all these parameters. Then I will do what? I will now say show update based on that ID. So the next thing is that if I could go and look at my registration parameter here, so this is fine. I can just copy this. Let me just copy this to make the work faster. So don't forget the way we did this. The request from the front end, the model, the book model that connects to the book registration. So this time around, the LifeTech general ID now, because we already have it, it's not going to be the function anymore, because we are not generating new ID. We are going to use the request general ID that is coming from the front end now. So we are going to say no, get us the request of the LifeTech general ID. So I need to know the exact name I am using on my HTML here for the general ID, which is the name it is general ID, not LifeTech general ID, but from the database table is LifeTech general ID. So I'm going to put there that okay, I want my book model now to be this time around. So status, let me say I want to update the status to 1 now. So the ISBN number, fine. The one that is still coming from the user, the quantity, the author name, fine. So instead of me now saying book model to insert now, I will just say update. Fine. So if you use this update, don't worry, automatically it will pick where general ID is to update by it. But if you want it to update by another column, then you can use 2 parameters here, specify the column name you want to update based on. But this time around we are updating directly to the general ID. So LifeTech app can understand this LifeTech general ID. When you just call on update alone, it will pick it and it will update by itself. So what we are going to do is our record updated. Oh, sorry. Record updated successfully. So with this now, let's go and try and post to our front end. So this is the record now. I want to update this Jamili to and I'm going to put Manyan there, and I want to change the quantity to 10. Yeah. So before I save, let's check our database record. You can see this now. The status is 0, and we have if once we click on update, it should change to 1, and this also should change a little bit. So let's go and update our record to this 10. So I'm going to click on update book. It says update record updated successfully, right? So let me now check, refresh my database to see if it has been updated. See, it has been updated by this, and by this that we've changed our data to. So let's quickly recap this code. So now this is my controller to discover, to detect if I have clicked on update book button from my HTML. This is my request, saying that the request class to get all the request parameter from the front end. So this is my model object connected to my database table TB book registration. So this is all the field name in my table that I want to update, and the parameter I wanted to update to, they are in the front here, equal to. So lastly, this is my map.orm update method that takes all this parameter and send it to the model for updating. So the model now thereby send it to the database. So after that, I return a response to the user that our record has been updated successfully. So this is one of the best way to update record very fast in LifetechOCMS. Thank you.